Did you know there are new furnishings that are coming with update 35, quarter 3 for 2022 for the Elder Scrolls Online? Let's take a look. Hello, it's Icy. Welcome back. I'm here again, as always, with more housing items because, honestly, I love the stuff for the Elder Scrolls Online. So these are the structural furnishings that will be farmable for and buyable from other players for gold currently on the PTS for update 35. So these will be farmable from the High Isle daily quests, so the Delve quest, the World Boss quest, and the Volcanic Event quest. These look, oh my god, they're so nice. Really nice. Also the patterns will be worth a lot of money to other players, especially in those first few weeks after they start to drop. I will be farming for these, probably mostly selling the plans first, and then I'll buy them again later if I need to when the prices drop. So this is usually how I make my money. This is my tip to you. This is how I make money in ESO. I spend time farming these recipes. So let's take a look, shall we? So the first one I want to show you are these very nice High Isle pillars, ornate. They're actually quite tall. It's like a 2-story pillar and quite wide as well, which is very nice, and a railing post carved. I thought it said halfling post. I was thinking, well, I guess it is half height, but no, a railing post. However, these are very attractive. I like these a lot. Now we're going to jump straight down from here to structures. There's nothing else in the rest of the types. We're just coming straight down to structures. It's only new structural plans that are available, at least through the farming for High Isle. So we have an amazing giant staircase, which is really very good. So I'm just going to buy and place this just because, like always, we want to have a look at the bottom and see what that's like. It just happens to be nighttime here. My apologies that it's very dark. But that looks like a very handy, nice, basically a nice floor as well. Then we have this staircase, which is freaking gorgeous. Running around High Isle, you would have seen this inside a lot of the buildings to get you from one floor to the other, including this great little alcove underneath the actual staircase. This one's purple, as you can see. Oh my god, it's absolutely huge. So if you place that there and take a look. But yeah, as you can see, a whole little alcove storage area all the way underneath. You could build a house just out of this. You could build a house out of this, with these gorgeous archways, and just like put a roof on instead of the staircase. Sorry, don't mind me, just having housing ideas here while we go. Then we have this railway balcony, not a railway, it's got rails on it, but it's a balcony. And once again, interesting. So on one side it's a wooden balcony. If we turn it over, we get pretty much the same on the other side, just nice and plain. So, however, also lovely addition to the structural furnishings. And this, it's an actual window, like genuinely a real actual window that's transparent that you'll be able to craft. I don't know what mats it's going to use. Honestly, I'm hoping it uses malachite, or malachite, which is the glass crafting material. That would be amazing. Now, we put this here. As you can see, it's basically a single floor height. However, I mean, putting it in sideways as a window would also be fantastic, and I think would look just as good. It's not orientated, doesn't look like it needs to be orientated any particular way. Okay. Sorry, I'm really this one actually, and the giant staircase, these would be the two that I would actually learn before I sell them. For everything else, I'll sell them first, because I'm recording this just as the Zenithars festival ends, and I spent so much gold during that festival. I really need to concentrate on making that back. Did you spend a lot of gold in the Zenithars festival? Let me know how much in the comments. We can commiserate with each other. So we have a high aisle turret, which honestly is so dang cute. Also, oh, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be getting those turrets and putting them in at that height and putting a little front door on them and making a little gnome village. I think that will be a plan. A gnome village. Now, if we take a look at the Leeuwin turret, you'll notice that the roof lines are very similar and completely blendable. You should be able to make just fantastic little wizard's towers using these two types of turrets together. In fact, why don't we just do that? We'll just do... I mean, we do have different sorts of stone. Oh my god, that's adorable. But I think close enough that I don't think it's a real issue there. Okay, and then we will have a look at doorways. There is a large selection. We have a castle door. Now, this is very large, but I suspect that the achievement furnishing that you can get from High Isle, there's a large arched doorway achievement furnishing. I suspect that that will actually fit in this doorway as well. I don't think that will be a problem. As well as these absolutely adorable my apologies, doors as well. This one is interesting because I suspect that it's probably just about the same size as the window, which it is. So I think this one you could use as a shutter as well for the windows, which actually would be lovely. And we have just a nice plain door as well. We have some door frames to go with that as well. Though if the doors are basically the same size as the windows, you could use these for window frames as well. This one actually would look great on its side with a long skinny window. I think that would be fabulous. And then is that about it? I think, oh no, floors. So we have a tiled stone floor. Now, interesting. So underneath, as you can see, it's not, I mean, it's not reversible in the same way that many of the other stone floors are. It's really just tiles on one side and a wooden support structure on the other. So it can't really flip that one upside down. But it is very neat looking. So if you're making sort of floors inside, as you look up, it'll still look great. We have a bridge. Okay, same thing. So, well, that's interesting, isn't it? So at one end of the bridge is something that looks rather like oh, I see. So if we put this one, which way? That way. Good enough. Vertically, I think we have some very, very interesting, I think we have some really interesting walls then. I think, yeah, I think that might make, several of those together would make some really fantastic outer walls. You could make super interesting buildings with those. In addition to that, we also have a plain wooden platform as well. Plain on top. Oh, actually not. Oh no, it is actually as large as the others. It just looks a little smaller. Okay, and once again with the support structure, which I think, yeah, as an outer wall for a building would look fantastic. We've got super cool curved, like a curved one, and it's plain underneath. So underneath is basically sort of a continuation without the kind of rim. Actually, and also underneath as well, it's a much plainer design, so you could use that for a bunch of different decorations. And we also have a smaller sort of square platform that should hopefully, let's check, tie in with the same width as the archway, or as the arch shape anyway. Let's just have a look here. Okay, from here then. Looks like it is it is actually the same, and as you can see from underneath, it's just a sort of a more brick, plainer version as opposed to the kind of crazy tiling that's on the top. And of course now I'm running out of room. And we also have a plain skinny wall as well, also very good, and also would work super well just as a floor as well. The addition of these very skinny walls I think is really fantastic. I think that works super well, and is an important addition to the way that building works in the Elder Scrolls Online. Now I think that was on it. Here we go. Almost it. So we have some nice railings, always great to stop you falling off the very high towers that you might be building, with these lovely new furnishings, and of course a plain wall with no door in it. These walls are surprisingly thick, actually. The other ones are almost as thick as that. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah. So all these walls are, yeah, surprisingly chonky. Mixed and matched with all the other stuff, I think that's fine, especially as the floors themselves are thin. I think the floors being thin is more important than the walls being thin. So tell me what you think about these new structural furnishings. Do you like them? Are they your thing? Now I have a special little reward bonus for you, perhaps, if you've made it all the way to the end of the video. I just want to let you know about something I discovered last time the structural plans came out 6 months ago, basically, for the Fargrave structural plans. I did an experiment. I actually farmed for I did a bunch of the Deadlands dailies before the PTS went to, well, basically when the PTS launched, I did a bunch of Deadlands dailies on the live servers and did not open any of the boxes. I just saved them until the actual DLC launched, and then I opened all of those boxes, and I got quite a few structural furnishing plans from those boxes. So if you are a housing mancer and or you just want to make a bunch of money, might I recommend that you start now on any characters that you can, as many as you can. Don't burn yourself out, but for example, if once a day you went in on a character and did a High Isle daily, saved those boxes, didn't open them, and then saved them and then opened them all once the update is live, perhaps it will happen again. Once upon a time, Zenimax said that this wouldn't work. Maybe it does now. No guarantee that it will also work for the next one. However, I'm passing that information on to you to do with it as you please, and also come back and let me know if it works out for you as well. We'll be doing the same thing, but I wish you good luck. Please do give us a thumbs up on this video if you found it helpful. I appreciate that very much. Throw us a sub here on YouTube if you haven't, and come follow me and my adventures in the Elder Scrolls Online over at twitch.tv/ICYIC. I'm a member of the ESO Stream Team, and I often have giveaways, and I would love to share those with you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.